Good evening and Happy New Year, everybody. Um, Welcome back. I hope that the new year is starting off right for you. It's definitely been challenging for me and emotional. Um, so, Unfortunately, my father, who passed away a couple years ago, his birthday is like the 20th, and then my mother's is a couple days before his, which is the 18th. So it's a good thing because I still have my mom around, but it's definitely tough when their birthdays are so close together. So that has been emotional. However, I have been learning how to budget, and I'm what you call a planner. So I've had to incorporate my budget into my planning. Last year, I spent a lot, and I realized that going through, um, I guess, when you go through times that are tough and, you know, like going through a divorce, I was, I couldn't be by myself. And although I have been by myself, I felt like I needed to always go do something. So always spending money is not good. So especially when you have goals that you want to complete. And it's still a learning process for me as far as this new journey that I'm on. I'm learning things about myself. I'm admitting things to myself. And that's part of the healing and the growth that's needed to be a better person. So that's been my beginning of my year. And I thank God that I can recognize when I need to grow. So, so far, you know, it's been really emotional, and it's been um, just trying to make sure that I stay on that path. So that's it's kind of tough sometimes, but I'm getting a little better only because I can recognize that the things that I want to do and the goals that I want to achieve. So in order for me to do that, I have to make sacrifices, and one of those things is not spending money. I can't just every time somebody say, "Hey, you want to go hang out?" Not if there are things that I want to do. So also, um, I'm still on my weight loss journey. I definitely have lost a couple pounds, not as much as I'd like. So, and that has been me giving myself an excuse. I'm tired or whatever. So I have to do more of my exercises. And plus, I had surgery on my arm about 3 years ago. And it's doing okay. I just don't want to be lazy with it. I want to keep strengthening it. And that's, but I'm actually eating better as far as finding recipes and foods that I can cook that I don't always have to eat a salad. I'm incorporating, I've never been a red meat person. So steak, I can do without really. I don't eat pork. So Only thing, I mean, there's so much food out here that's not good for you, but I'm doing a lot better with that. I don't buy as much junk food, if barely any, unless the grandkids come over. But other than that, I'm doing a lot better with that. Um, and I am talking and reaching out to more people in my circle that can help me. Um, I think that's important as well. You know, it, it's so difficult sometimes at first, let me say, at first, to not be around negativity or not be around people, even if they are your family or your friends and you love them, but you also know who is not good for you. We we honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, know who's not good for us. We know who brings into us and who don't. We know that when somebody is feeding our spirit to help us do better. So if there's someone, if you trying, if you know you want to do better, and you have somebody that's in your corner or in your ear, um, and they are, don't worry about that. You don't have to lose weight, or you can eat whatever you want, or you don't need no better job than that. We are right where we at. I actually used to work with a girl who told me, well, I'm just here to do my 8 hours and I don't want to um, do anything else. And I was a housekeeper. Now, it's nothing wrong with, I was a housekeeper for a really long time, but is that what I want to do for the rest of my life? No, it wasn't. So I got my bachelor's in healthcare and I've been moving forward ever since. I've gotten my notary commission. I've also got my license for to be a signing agent, and I'm working towards getting my equipment so I can move forward with that. So I have goals and I am definitely achieving them, slow, but I'm doing it. And that's where God appreciates our efforts, because if we don't work towards our goals, then we kind of miss out. So it's important that we take the time to look at what we want. If you don't know anybody that can help you, or none of your friends, I'm I'm quite sure you know one person that can help you, give you answers, something. I know it is. It's one person. We all have one person that can help us to look in the right direction. Come on here. I'll be willing to help you. Subscribe to my channel. We can talk. We can help each other. And that's why we're here. That's God wants us to have a relationship. People think that it's about a religion. God isn't. Jesus, God isn't about religion. He really isn't. He sent Jesus so that we can have a relationship and understand truly what he means by loving each other. So that's what we have to do. So, I mean, if you come on here and you don't know anybody, I will try to help you as much as I can, find some resources for you. God bless me with the job that I've been wanting over 3 years ago, and I got it. So He is definitely in a business of knowing our hearts, knowing what's good for us. And we definitely can help each other. So, what is your year like? What has the few couple of weeks for you? How's it been going? Have you made any changes? And I'm not talking about resolutions. People say that every year. I don't want a resolution. And I think I said that in my first video of the year. I don't want a resolution. We want to make changes, goals, aspirations. We want things to change permanently, not just part time because of the new year and then we go back to doing the same thing again. We don't want that. So I am praying that you will come on here and talk to me, and let's talk about how we can help each other. Let's talk about what it is we want to accomplish in this new year. Share. How has the beginning of your year been? Is it a little bit better? Is it still not so good? What can I do to help? You might be in another country. You might just want to talk. You might just want to share. You might not have that support system that you're looking for. I don't know what I can do. I know I am willing to listen. So I hope and pray that you see that even in the worst situations, and I don't know everybody's situation, but I do know that in the worst situation, we can find a light. And we may not think so. I know I didn't in my situation. And I share a little bit at a time about my husband and how he treated me. And I haven't shared everything, but it is definitely getting better for me emotionally. And I am healing. I had to stand up for myself and take back my life and not accept that I am worth nothing, because Jesus never said that. That's why he died for me, because he loves me that much. Just like you would for your child. You think your child is worth everything. So because you think that, that's how and Jesus is more than we are. So let's continue trying to improve ourselves and trying to do better and wanting to help each other, even if it's just giving encouraging words. Thank you for joining me today. And I hope and I pray that God blesses you with a new anointing on your life. And I pray that he gives you peace in your heart. And I pray that God will send you someone who just gives you a spark of hope and lets you know that there is a such thing as new beginnings, and we can definitely do better. We can. So, again, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay? Good night.